back-to-back losses to ranked teams. Kind of good to get back in the win column. How did today feel?
That's the exact phrase that we said at the end of the game. So I think, we were excited. I know we knew we had a tough February playing so many ranked opponents, but we kept talking about how that was going to prepare us for the end of February and going into March. And I challenged the team that if they stuck with us in the plan of playing so many high-level teams, that this could be the result as we get into early March.
I think we could feel it in the energy in the locker room. Like, before we even came out here, we wanted this win so bad. We wanted to protect our turf, and we did that, and it feels awesome.
Yeah. In that third quarter, Cincinnati definitely fought back there a little bit. How do you feel like the team responded to that?
They're a great team, and we've known them for so many years because they were in the American Conference with us. So there was no point where we thought they were just going to kind of roll over and give us this game. And this is the team we expected in the third quarter, and I think it took them a little bit to settle in. But I knew our girls would respond, and I thought we did a nice job in that timeout during the third quarter of kind of coming together and just figuring out we needed a little bit more energy, that they punched back and we needed to take a minute, figure out what we needed. And I thought Kiera and Gabby did a really nice job of figuring out the draw and kind of winning back that momentum.
Yeah, and speaking of winning the draw, program record today, your career high obviously. How did it feel today? Did anything feel different, or?
It just felt amazing. It was my first start of the season, so that just started the confidence super high, and we have an amazing new draw coach, Mobar, and just all the momentum, all the feedback, it's all come together for this moment, and it felt great. I had Bailey Lower on the circle, who just, every time I needed to get it somewhere, she was there, and it was just a great team win on the draw, and it felt pretty amazing.
Do you feel that? I mean, the past couple of games, a bit rough in getting the possession to start, always, most of the time starting on the defensive end, but today, getting the possession a lot more. Do you think it translated well offensively?
Yeah, it just gives you a lot of confidence when you feel like you can go back to the draw circle and feel like these guys are going to come up with it. And I think to Kiera's point, you could just feel it from the moment they were in the locker room today. There was tons of energy, and I think energy really does translate to momentum on the field, and they had it all day today.
And the offense is kind of flowing very well. A lot of well cuts, a lot of well placed passes in front of the crease. Do you think they're kind of finding their footing offensively, or?
I think this week was a lot about us. We spent a lot of time in February focusing on some really great teams, and sometimes you can get in the weeds of trying to figure out what you need to do to potentially slow down some of these teams. And I think we realized as a staff, we're a really good team too, and maybe we got to spend a little bit more time on what we need to do and how we need to get better.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. We had so many scores, which was awesome. 2 girls got their first ever career goals. It was just, I think energy was high, and we just carried that through. And especially after that third quarter, we wanted the next draw, we wanted the next turnover, we wanted the next goal, and we got them. And that just carried through to the end of the game.
Yeah, speaking of vibes being high, a lot of dancing on the sidelines.
That is a norm.
I think during one of the reviews, I saw a couple people diving around.
That is the Kaylin Jones death drop. It came back for this game.
I've seen a ton of those. I've seen a lot of, the vibes have always been high for the past couple years. What do you think this says about the team and kind of where you guys are at?
I think it's
losses to start.
I think it's just our way to reset. During the film reviews, you'll never not see us dancing, and it just keeps the energy so high on the sideline. Everyone wants to be here, everyone wants to give 110%, and that comes off the sideline to everyone on the field. Everyone has their role, and everyone does it so well. And when we feel that energy, it makes me want to get the next draw more. It makes Bailey Lower want to get the next shot again, and it just translates all over the field.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I just think that these guys come to work every day, but it's they bring an energy that's fun, competitive, exciting, and they just want to play lacrosse, and I think you guys saw it today.
Well, now that you guys are kind of out of the weeds, let's say, how are you guys feeling about Eastern Michigan and then on the road to Ohio State? How are you feeling about those games coming up?
I think it's just one game at a time at this point, and they'll obviously get a little bit of a reset with a day off coming up, and we'll figure out what we do need to work on from kind of that third quarter and how we need to improve on some things. But again, we'll just focus on us and how we need to improve and take a look at some Eastern Michigan film. And I know they've had some good wins in the past couple games here. So, but just kind of doing some of the same things about tweaks that we need to make, but just kind of building on this win today.
I think it'll be great to focus on our team, what our offense needs to do, and carry the momentum from this game into the next few games, because it's going to look amazing from there.
Sweet.